Alright, hi everyone. So today we're going to be looking at our UDL guidelines. More specifically, we're looking at the guideline number 4 with physical action. And then we're going to start off with checkpoint 4.1. And this is about varying the methods for response and navigation. So what I looked at for this one was a lot of different instructional strategies on how to use. Now there is some talking about alternatives for materials or interacting with materials by your hand, voice, signal switches and stuff, and we're going to look at that in a little bit because that plays into our optimized access to tools and assistive technologies with our checkpoint 4.2. So first off, starting with instructional strategies, there are so many different ways that you can find with instructional strategies. Like I just ended up Googling some and then added on UDL guidelines, checkpoint 4.1, and I found something like this. And this is giving a student tic-tac-toe assessments. And what this means is, so you'll have a board similar to this. You can make them smaller or bigger depending on your student's ability. And in the boxes, you're going to give them options that will be able to display their mastery of the content that you are learning. So this could be with math, this could be with science, this could be with reading, English, language arts, social studies, really anything. What happens to be with this example right here is for a book report, like they said. And if I was the student right here, I would I'll do the 3 coming down diagonally here. So I would draw a picture of the main character. I would make a poster that shows the order of the events for the story, and I would write 2 paragraphs about the setting. And then this would show, after doing all 3 of these, my mastery of the knowledge that I have on the book report. I did some more digging and I looked at Teachers Pay Teachers. And there's a bunch of different, I just typed in tic-tac-toe assessment right here, and I got everything. So this one, for the first one, it's just like they did this with math. So they're putting, they've got some expressions and equations that need to be filled out here. And they've got all their questions in the boxes. Let's see if this loads. And so the student can pick 3 of those, do those, and then they're done. And what's nice with these is I feel, especially if you're using this for math too, it's just a great way to have some more practice, or if you're getting ready for a test or something, like this is a great way to have those. So like I said, we're going to be looking at some more technology type things, some different keyboards and switching. So we're going to look at some of the keyboards, because I thought the keyboard, I've seen switches, but I've never seen keyboards. So I looked at, I just Googled some different alternative keyboarding that students can use that have disabilities, and I got this website. It's the Enable Mart School Health Cooperation, and I will say this, that the prices are extremely expensive. I don't know if in your school districts, if there's ISDs, if there's some that you can find in there for cheaper, or if schools can provide these through budgeting and loans and grants and whatnot. But I was looking at this Maltron head/mouth stick keyboard, and looking at the pictures, I think it's pretty neat on how students can use this, and this can be used in literally any classroom. So this is what the keyboard is going to look like. You see that it's set up differently than our typical keyboard, which is it's nice and compact, and this is how a student would use it. Like it says, it's a mouth stick keyboard, so then they put their stick in the mouth, and then that's how they are able to type. So like I said, you could use this in any type of classroom, as well as your ability switches. There's so many different kinds of those. So if we look at our general switches, what's nice when I'm looking at these, at the switches, is they're a little bit cheaper than the keyboards. And you can use these in any classroom. You can use them when you're playing games, if you're typing, if you're doing a keyboard, if you need a keyboard and you're typing. if they're just answering questions, which is great. And then I found this thing called Camera Mouse, and I'm going to show you a little bit on how I use this. It's completely free, and I looked in the FAQs, and because normally if you have something that's free, it's not really free, and there's some hidden costs in there, but what's nice is this is completely free, and it's a program that you are able to download on your computer, and you're able to control the mouse pointer on the computer screen by just moving your head. All you really need is you need to make sure you have a webcam. So I downloaded that right here, and I'm going to show you how to use that. So we're going to open up our camera mouse. And I looked at the reviews on the page too, and all the reviews are amazing. And what I thought was pretty cool is it's not just the United States that uses it. So I saw some different reviews from Africa or Australia, New Zealand, and all these other different places. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there are videos that were used to figure out how to use that in a classroom. So there's some videos on their website too on how they were able to use those. In there they used playing games. One of the students was able to find some music. So if we go here and look at the videos, let's see what loads. They were able to use so many different videos here so that we can see all of the students using it in different ways in their classroom. What I also think is pretty cool with this is students, they pick it up so quickly. There's not all these different instructions and whatnot that you're going to be using with it. And what's awesome is parents can download this on their computers too, because it's completely free. So students can use this not only in school, but they can use it in their homes too. So we're going to have this on right here, and we're going to go on to our settings. And I'm just going to hit clicking and then play the clicking noises. So that's good, so then they know that something's clicking. And then we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to hit someplace on my face to be able to track. So I'm just going to do, and what's nice is I looked at some of the FAQs and people were worried about if they have glasses, if they'll be able to pick up anything. And what's nice is it's able to work with glasses, so that's great. And I'm just going to put it right here with my eye, and then just like it says, I'm going to hit Control F9. Here we go. And I don't have my hands on, and we're just going to scroll up. Let me scroll up real quick so then I'm able to click on something. And then we're going to and then scroll up, and let's, as you can see, my hands are not on. Then we're gonna hit download or FAQs. Let's do FAQs. And there we go, we're on our site. We're on our way. And then we're able to move over, scroll down, and you're able to, let's see, is camera software really free? Yes, it is, and it's very helpful. And then are there any hidden costs or anything? Nope, they are completely free. So I think this is awesome. I have never used something like this, and I was able to pick it up so quickly. And it's just, the download doesn't take too long, and it's completely free. So we're going to exit out of that, and we're going to go back here, and just to take it back to our UDL guidelines, like I said, with our 4.1 and 4.2, they're looking at our instructional strategies and different ways that we can different ways to get the students for interaction with different technologies and whatnot. So that's exactly what we did with what we were looking at today. I hope this was helpful, and yeah, thanks.